All right, now, don't go anywhere, Blaine. You sit down right there in that big red chair, because Dylan's going to take center stage and do 90 seconds on you. That's it? Yes. Yes. Right now? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do it round by round. So, audience, we're gonna do the first round first. Dylan, step up here. All right, by your applause and by your screams, how well did you think Dylan Schwartz did? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dylan. All right, now Blaine, step up here. All right, now, if you didn't make a lot of noise there for Blaine, you were holding back a little for Dylan because you wanted to make it for Blaine. Let's do it right now, guys. Blaine Laramie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd has spoken. Round one goes to Mr. Dylan Schwartz. Yes. And then Dylan will now take center stage for his minute and a half.
So I want to get, nice to come in the start. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about your kids. You see, Blaine doesn't have full custody of his kids because he's a shitty father. He's a really shitty father. In fact, it was really funny. We were playing poker recently, where he was losing a lot and I was winning because I'm Jewish and I'm good with my money. It's nice that you make fun of that. And he was telling me that he actually had his son come up to him and go, "Daddy, how come you always smell like weed?" And actually what it is, "Daddy, how come you always smell like failure?" What else? Yeah, Blaine, you keep on, you're trying with comedy. I think it's, it's really good. We should give an applause for him for trying. Because, I learned growing up, because I'm young, that we get trophies for trying. So I think at the end of this, you should still get a trophy, man. I think at the end of this, even though you're gonna lose, you should still get a trophy. So yeah, Blaine looks like he'd be a Nazi because he kind of acts like one too, and he talks like one. But really though, I don't think Hitler would accept him, because they don't accept the disabled. They don't like the disabled either. Blaine, he told me recently, his father is dead. Yeah, this is good. At least he can't. At least there's no more fucking Blaine swimming around anywhere. Because if we had one more of these, this world would be a fucking shitty place. In fact, it already is. And the fact that I met you pisses me off, and I wish I never knew you, you ugly ginger fuckface. Thank you.
Wow. I ain't separating y'all to the parking lot later.
All right, great, Dylan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with Blaine Laramie, 90 seconds.
You're the reason I'm against child labor laws. Like what I wouldn't give for a mandatory draft in another fucking Vietnam right now. And have your Jewy name all over it. Alright. Hey you guys, Dylan financed a car at 8%. Turned around and financed it to his friend for 10%. Used the extra 2% to ride the bus for free. He does have a girlfriend. She's very cute. In fact, she's the cutest girl on the whole short bus. Her helmet matches her Velcro shoes. It's very adorable. They have a lot of sex. She's got the belly buttons bruises to prove it. Well, I was playing when I was fucking her earlier today. Don't be surprised if Dylan complains to management halfway through the show. That's what they do. That's why you can't talk about movies to all your Jewish friends. They've seen them all, but just the first half. Well, that was funny, goddammit. Anti-Semitism is hilarious. Dylan, you look like Gary Larson tried to make people cry by drawing a picture of a doughy Jew boy. Alright, hey, what's up, G? How you doing? His dad used to beat him. He confided in me. I wasn't supposed to share that with you, but his dad used to beat him mercilessly, and I asked him why he stopped, and he said, I don't know. So I asked his dad, I said, why'd you stop beating him? He said, because I got tired of doing it for free. Is that 90?
Yeah.
Fuck!
That's funny. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so...
How come 90 seconds doesn't last that long when I'm having sex?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, due to time constraints, our producer Camilo Alvear is changing the rules, and we're going to keep on going through all the rounds and just do your applause at the very end, like I initially, made you believe we were going to do. So now we've done the 90 seconds, gentlemen. Pick up your microphones. We're going into round 3, guys, and we're going to go back and forth. I hope you saved your best stuff for now.
I did not.
Well, whether you have your mic in hand or not, round 3 starts. Dylan.
Hey Blaine, what is it like to be stuck in 1984? You failed Metallica cover band looking fuck.
I'd really like to stab him right now. I'd really like to, but you can't cut a Jew in half because they multiply. And you can't feed them after midnight. Oh yeah, and also don't get them wet, but mostly just because they stink like wet dog.
Blaine is so old. This is true. When he was allowed to fucking drink legally, I was a baby. Right? And when he was losing his virginity, I was also losing my virginity.
Dylan's so young, if he were a Scotch, none of those old men would be interested.
Blaine was in the army, actually. And the saddest part about all that is that he made it back.
This is awkward. I mean, I've got cum stains older than Dylan. I've got socks. My bong water is more established than you. It's like roasting a sperm or a toddler because it smells like you shit yourself.
Hey Blaine, how does it feel to be done with half your life? Don't worry, I know I'm roasting the shit out of you.
Where's the whistle?
But soon enough you'll be dead as a doorknob on your father's grave.
I don't let Dylan spend the night anymore because he insists on sleeping face down with his pants around his ankles. And now my son's doing it. Thanks.
Blaine Laramie's hair is as ugly red as the blood from the failed abortion his mom had.
Damn, Blaine, that was the last joke.
Make it count, motherfucker. This is the one I wanted to see from the beginning.
Alright. That's why you're gonna lose.
Oh!
Alright, here we go. The guys at the Wailing Wall are crying because the wall is preventing them from being as far away from Dylan as possible. When I told them the people on the other side are trying to kill them, they said, "But you know how to get there?"
Yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for your first round of contestants. How was it? Oh, yes, there was a lot of inside jokes. There was a lot of dirty jokes that hit below the belt almost the whole time. All right, we're going to do this one more time, and this is it. Whoever you choose moves on. Dylan Schwartz, step up here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like Dylan, you know what to do. And 1, 2, 3. All right. Come on, step up here, Mr. Blaine Mother Lincoln Laramie. Ladies and gentlemen.
Nobody likes Dylan.
Oh, but if you liked Blaine, give it up. All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Blaine Laramie. I believe the crowd has spoken, and our young friend Dylan Schwartz moves on to the next round. Great job. And everybody, I just want you to keep in mind, these guys have only had, everybody's only had 48 hours to prepare this material whatsoever. It was this time Wednesday that they found out this was happening, so give it up for both contestants. All right.